But basically, the LittleWitch Romanesque came out for adults only. So it was for 19 years or older. But I believe Steam released the all-age version. So is it? I hope it's not too loud. That's why I'm gonna play a little bit. I like the way they made it into not all age friendly, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, it's a little too loud. They made it so that it's like 15 plus or something like that. So. And the voice acting is gonna be in Japanese because there's no English voice acting. And when I played it, the 19 years or older version, the gameplay is actually really fun. So I was hoping to find the, kind of all-age friendly version in order to play it and upload it on YouTube. And the storyline is quite interesting too. I cannot skip anything. Oh, the key! Aria, Kaya, stand back. I like how the keyhole is upside down. 数百年も人を寄せつけなかった扉が、私たちは歴史の立ち会い人だな。So you'll get to know the characters and the relationship between them. It's actually really obvious, isn't it? The dude is the teacher and two girls are the student of his. And the art in this game is really pretty. Welcome to the Dark Tower. This is the first time in centuries that anybody has set foot in here. So we will be the first visitors here. And what? What is this strange thing? Unbelievable! A magical creature left by the ancient archmages? Or is some kind of a golem? We must capture it and study it thoroughly! Come here, my little cute little golem. I don't know why that little hamster would be a golem. Teacher! I don't know what's maestro. Do you call the magicians by maestro? Would it be just teacher? The monster came in with like a perfect drop, like an air drop. It got him because of the collapse? Disappointment already. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Yes, maestro! So that's the intro of LittleWitch Romanesque. And this is the all-age version. I don't know about all-age, but maybe like age plus 15 or something. Girlish Grimoire. Alright. For settings, let's see. Autoplay. I think I will do voice autoplay. Sure, skip. Okay. So the game actually, the gameplay has depth to it. So interestingly enough, it's actually quite addictive and good. Good grief, I think that's finally all the luggage. That should be the sound of like bones cracking or limbs cracking. I haven't worked this hard in forever. Oh, I really need to exercise more. But he's a magician, so who gives a shit? Yo, Domino! I'm so exhausted that I'm hearing things. I've really got to start exercising. You got some balls to ignore me. Ow! Ferdinand! Did you seriously just hit me? Of course I did. That's why you get to ignore your best friend's dazzling greeting. Who? What? Me? Dazzling? Honestly, you haven't changed at all, man. Same goes for you. What are you going to do if your students hate that bad attitude of yours? How rude! We share a deep bond between student and teacher. Oh? You think it's going to be that easy? They were Grimoire's most difficult students. Ahem. Ugh, here's Mr. Moody. Honestly, how long is this nonsense going to continue? Are you two non-wizard of the illustrious Grimoire Academy? And what about you? How about taking a little time to enjoy the mood? Oh wait, how about taking a little time to enjoy the mood and atmosphere a little? Those are waste of my time. They have nothing to do with our duty. Whatever, spoil sport. Need I remind you that we are not here to play? You would do well to not forget what your responsibilities are. Yeah, I know. Still, this tower is really huge. It makes Grimoire look tiny. I can't believe there used to be towers like this all over the place. And now there are only 10, nothing lasts forever. This is a masterpiece of arcane knowledge! Grimoire is more than worth and inherit its great wisdom. That's nice and all, but I can't stand how they use magic for their own whims. That is the foolish as well. Isn't it time you face reality? Hey, can you guys fly somewhere else? Why? So I don't have to pick up the pieces. Pathetic. Both of you stop looking at me like that. Anyways, as has been stated, you have 3 years to make your apprentice full-fledged mages. Still, this old man settled with you some rough terms. Anybody would have a hard time graduating in just 3 years. What's more, those 2 are Grimoire's worst students. I know you're good, but isn't this a little unreasonable, even for you? Hardly. Those 2 have more than enough talent. In any case, their abilities will be tested every year on the 13th month. If they fail, they will return to their regular studies, and you will return to Grimoire. I know all that. The big question is, have you decided that you will be testing them on yet? We shall inform you later. Quero and I have been appointed as their examiner for the time being. We'll swing by when it's time. Not that I have to ask, but you're going to explore the tower, right? The tower? Those old farts have treated it as completely taboo up until now. Nobody's been allowed to investigate. Anyway, it's an artifact from the Age of Towers. Are you excited thinking about what might be hidden inside it? If it were me, I would take the time to check it out. Definitely. Indeed so. There could be a noteworthy discovery that would be a worthwhile endeavor. Grimoire will award you with diplomas if you do so. Diplomas aren't much good to an archmage. Would they be given to the ones who actually put in the effort? Of course. In that case, I'll have Arya and Kaya handle it. That will be a good way for the two of them to determine their futures. I don't mind, so long as they are successful. That's what I wanted to hear. Sounds interesting. I think I'll stop by here every now and then to check up on you guys. I would really rather you not. Hey, just kidding. Anyways, just you wait. I'll teach those two to be excellent mages. Very well. We must be on our way then. See ya later. Yeah. Alright, time to get things started. First, let's get to know my new apprentices. I'm going to have to judge them carefully. That's going to mean focusing on their lesson for a while. And their lessons are really fun. After that, we'll see about examining the Dark Tower. Examining the Dark Tower isn't that fun, but the training is really fun. Jeez, the work is piling up. How much time is there going to be for actual studying magic? Here's my room, same as always somehow. So dirty. I swear that I just had everything organized, and yet... Well, I guess it's at least comforting. Come on in. Excuse me. Excuse us. Master, let's get started. Please teach us magic. That was quick. However, you can't just learn magic on the spot. Come on. All things in order, first you must be prepared for it. After that, we'll move on to practical use. Don't be in such a hurry. You have 3 years to become full-fledged mages. 3 years is a long time, right? It will go by so fast. Well then, shall we begin your first lesson? Yes! First, I need to teach the two of them a lesson in basic magic. So this game, the reason I really like it is because it has multiple endings. I heard there are like 30 endings or something. It's ridiculous, or maybe 50. But you get to choose by the action that you're doing, by the way that you teach the little two girls. The ending will change, the path will change, and I'll explain more we go. But basically, the lesson seems like it's kind of like a luck base, but I would say 60% luck, 40% you get to kind of do with it. More and more you play, you get to choose what the dice will kind of face and how much experience that you'll gain from it. So at the moment it won't make any sense, but so let's just put it into an action. So first it's like to where is it, save? And we can save, and all these squares are, you can save in them. That's a lot. And let's go. Oh, if you look at learning, this is Maya's skill tree. So if you look at it, this is like the water drop here, And then this is wind, thunder, fire. So those are the basic, and from here we get to teach her which one she needs to learn. So when you look at, let's say, the most basic fire spell, which is Temporal Ignis, and we need 1 crown to make her learn the skill, which it's called Spirit. And the dice, when we do teaches, it will expand a little bit more. So just keep in mind that for, let's say, water skill, it needs 2 books. For the wind, it needs 1 cross. And for thunder, Fulmin is not really basic, but plus status. I guess the Fulmin is the most basic, but it needs 2 crown and 3 cross. And for skill tree of, oh god, I forgot her name. I'm sorry. It's different. So when you look at it, Tempero Aqua, 2 books. Well, I mean, like, the requirement to learn it is the same, but right here, Tempero Terra, that was not available for Maya. Wait, I think that's her name. So it's different as the skill tree goes. So we need to keep in mind with that. And the quest, at the moment there's nothing, but later on there will be so much quest that you will not be able to do everything, and that's how the path will split. If you can do certain quests, it will grant you another quest to unlock, and which will unlock eventually the ending. So let's do the lesson, and we can change the teacher, but we haven't met any other characters. So Domino is us. In study room, we haven't unlocked any rooms, so that'll be it. And it shows book, hand, crown, cross, jewelry, and I think this is just like random one, something like that. So this one is Domino is a very balanced teacher. In the future, there will be teachers that will be like 3 books, 5 hands, and same goes for a room. Here, it's kind of focused on the basic magic, so there will be 2 books, 2 hand, and crown, cross. We could find a room, let's say, for example, church in this tower. We'll be able to have like 5 cross, 2 crowns, so that we can focus on getting more crowns and crosses here. So anyways, let's start. The outcome of lesson depends on the roll of a dice, or the dice. However, it's not all luck. I would say 60%. You can bump the dice to affect the result. If you absolutely need a certain outcome, don't hesitate to bump the dice to get what you want. Dice bumping. I would say dice bumping would work if it's really close to, let's say, you see the hand and you want the hand instead of the book. So if you bump it, maybe it will work, but if you bump it too many times, you will lose all what you got. Not all of them, but some of them. So dice bumping is not always the case. The face of the dice, the die you bump determine which side will come up. However, you shouldn't do all the work for them. If you bump the dice too much, the spirit will be lost from the lesson's teaching. The placement and result of the dice can be constructed with a skill touch. Yeah. So for example, let's bump this. You can bump this, and then if you bump it too much, you will see them like shake. Shake. Yeah, you see them little shake there? It means you're on the verge of losing the spirits. So don't do it too much. At the moment, it really doesn't matter, because the magic list, there's Arya. Oh, sorry, I called her Maya. It's Arya and Kaya. And Arya and Kaya, they do not have any magic at the moment, so it doesn't really matter right now. Maria actually not getting much of a jewel, which is not that good. So at the moment it says +7, +8, +2, +0, +1. That doesn't mean that we got the 7 book. It got like 0.7, and we need over 10, over 15, over 20 to become actually a whole book. So we do not have any experience to learn any music yet.